All right, welcome aboard, everyone. It is Donovan and Dino on a Wednesday evening presented by our friends at Master Pizza.
Oh, I could go for some Master's Pizza right now.
Please.
Master Pizza is so delicious.
Isn't it?
It is.
It's good stuff.
Well, where was the original one at? Do you know?
Was it Mayfield?
I don't know, but I remember getting it in like the Brunswick area back in the day, and I remember that from from a long time. They've been around a long time.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
That is some tremendous pizza.
Yes.
Master Pizza.
And they're our sponsor because their motto is taste above all.
Taste above all, everybody.
That's how we roll. This is Mike Polk Jr.
I'm not Jim Donovan.
Not Jim Donovan, who's enjoying a well-deserved vacation.
Yeah, he deserves it.
He does. So you're filling in both on the front row and tonight here on the show as well.
They're just throwing me in like a left-handed pitcher here and there for one batter.
That's right.
Yep.
Let's bring in Polk.
Bring that weirdo. I always forget his name. He's great. The guy in the Indians who has the throw that starts down here. Who's that guy? He's like got the.
He's got the.
It's like the weird form.
Yeah, the really crazy underarm.
I can't believe I can't remember this. I'll think of it like 4 minutes from now.
or something or other.
I'll think of it 4 minutes from now. And I'll
Not
scream
Tyler
it out.
Carey, yes, but the crazy left-handed pitcher. That's what you are on the show.
This is what happens. I'm the crazy left-handed pitcher.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, welcome aboard, my friend.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
Busy front row for you coming on the show. I mean, first and foremost, you hung out with cats.
Yeah, I did. I went to the cat show at the IX Center, the International Cat Show, and I just guess I had no idea how many people, not just really like cats. People like cats.
Yeah.
I understand. I like cats. But how many people identified as cat people? Like, this is what I am.
Yeah.
Like, I am a cat person.
Yeah.
And this is my lifestyle choice.
Now, you are a cat owner, right?
I am, yes.
Yeah.
I have one.
Yeah.
Proud father of one.
Right, because when we had the animals in the shelter here.
Yes.
You
and I took to the cats.
We did.
Everybody else was just wanted dogs and puppies because they're more fun and everything. But you and I went right for the cats.
We went for the cats.
I think that's a sign of good character, personally.
I agree. Now
maybe that's just us being self-absorbed. I don't know. Probably.
Yeah, it's possible. But I tend to find. I mean, I love dogs.
Yes.
But I'm a cat guy too. I've always had.
Yes.
Growing up, we always had a cat in the house, and they were always. They always identify the cat was either my mom's cat, that hung around with my mom or hung around with my dad, or there was one that was my cat or whatever. But I always remember growing up with cats.
I love both animals, like you. A lot of people either one or the other. Not me. I like dogs very much, but I have a lot more respect for cats. And you know why? Because they don't respect us.
Right.
And I respect that they don't respect us.
Yes.
Dogs are humiliating in their own way. I mean, I love dogs, but they'll do anything to make you happy.
Right.
So, well, how can I please you? Oh, that's embarrassing. You know what I mean? Show some self-respect like a cat. If you pet a cat, it's they're like, it's your privilege to pet me. You know what I mean? You're welcome with each stroke. I just like that kind of attitude.
But it's you get those pets. Okay, I'm done. I'm moving on now.
Enough.
I'm moving on now. Yeah. Time to go to the scratch post.
Yeah, but there were a lot. There were a lot of. I mean, they had over 10,000 people there over the weekend to go and see cats. Yeah, so it's a thing apparently.
The cats are a thing.
Yeah, and they really. I didn't know how much you could train them. They had these. There were some Ukrainian people there who had a bunch of trained cats with them because nobody trains cats like the Ukrainians. You know that old saying.
Of course, yeah, exactly.
You know that old saying. So they had them moving in and out of weird obstacles. They had them hopping from hither to thou.
Yes.
And I'm thinking to myself, how do you have the patience to train a cat? It's just got to be. I mean, they don't want to do anything that they don't want to do.
No.
So those are the most patient people in the world. But you can train cats.
I mean, if I could train the cat to chase a matchbook on a string, that was a big achievement.
That's huge.
But that's about it.
These things are ringing bells and jumping through hula hoops and it's absolutely amazing. So, anyways, they are capable of it. Cats are capable of being trained in the same way that dogs are. They just don't want to do it.
Yes.
And that makes me respect them even more. They're like, no, we're not going to dance around for your pleasure. Sorry.
We'll have a story up on WKYC.com about your adventures at the International Cat Festival here coming up.
I'll always carry that with me.
Yes. Another notch in the belt since you've joined us.
Journalism.
That's right.
Hashtag journalism.
Okay. Also on the front row, we found out, and I buried the lead on this, and also they sold out so quickly, I don't have one here.
Right.
But you are on the cover. 3 of you are on the cover of a local magazine.
Yes.
What magazine?
Absolutely, yes, it is, and it's exciting. They did a local profile on me.
Nice.
Yes, for, it's escaping me right now. Isn't that embarrassing? I should be embarrassed, but I'm not. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna go get one. Hold on. Keep talking.
Yeah, go get one. Because I've been trying to look at this. Okay.
Pressure Life. Thank you.
Thank you.
Pressure Life. Sorry.
Thank you.
Jerkosaurus Rex.
It's all right.
The thing is, I'm not good at these sorts of things, at like the publicity kind of thing, and it made me. On the show tonight, they brought them out.
Is that something people don't necessarily get about you?
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
That, despite the fact you like, as a comedian,
performing
you
and stuff
perform.
Like that.
You obviously perform here.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the accolades and the hype and everything.
Yes.
You're not about that.
It's it's very nice. It's nice to be recognized and stuff like that, especially by peers. And honestly, I'm embarrassed because Pressure Life is a great thing. It's been going on for a long time, and they've been good friends of like the community and the scene, and they've done a lot of stuff for comedy and music and everything, and their work is great. But I also, I'm a little bad at receiving that sort of thing. I always have been.
Well,
which is surprising to people because people just assume that you must just be an arrogant, sort of not arrogant, but like you'd be more invested in that, be into it, and it's just not my bag.
Do you mean because? Now you are easy to talk to when we do these we've had them up here and everything.
I'm easy to talk to on a car ride too. If you just invite me to Cedar Point or something like that, we can learn that.
But if somebody says, all right, Polk on Polk, which I think is what the story's called. I mean,
it's a different kind of scene.
It's a different kind of scene.
You can imagine that.
Right.
I think most people can relate to that and would be the same way. But it's just weird that because of what I do, the people are surprised by the fact that I have a little bit of a difficult time with it. Yeah. And I understand that.
Yeah, it's all
But
good.
it was still very cool, and I actually haven't had the opportunity to read it yet. It just came out yesterday.
Yeah.
So I'll see. For all I know, it might be absolutely horrifying, and it might be a terrible picture of what I am.
I mean, Sarah and Betsy had one, and all of a sudden I went to go find one, and they were gone. I mean, everybody went.
It's a hot commodity, man.
They're like hotcakes, man.
Well, they're probably up on eBay by now. What a
I want an autographed one.
You'll get one. You deserve one, too.
Thank you, my man.
Yeah,
okay, before we get out of here, have to get your thoughts on the Browns. You follow the team closely, like all of us do. 2-4 into this bye week, and I don't know. In one sense, as I've thought about it, I'm not that surprised knowing how tough the opposition was going to be, and the fact that Freddie Kitchens' first year and all that. But at the same time, there were wins out there to be had that this team let go by the wayside. And unfortunately, when you do that, you can't often get them back in the second half of the season.
I felt bad for I feel bad for some of the younger fans who were all excited about this. And most of it was just me saying, and you know this too, you've been down this road. You've been a Browns fan your whole life, obviously. So we've been down this road. Don't you find that it's slightly the younger fans who are a little bit like shocked and like, what's going on? We were supposed to be amazing. Like some of us who are a little bit more, who've been around a little bit longer, like we're just like, well, yeah, that's how it happens. These things don't happen overnight. Just because you want them to, it doesn't happen overnight. Just because you've made improvements doesn't mean you're going to see results right out of the gate. And we knew that going in, and I was honestly like, I hate hype. I hate hype. And all through the summer, when you're seeing that hype, when you're seeing the Sports Illustrated, when you're seeing some of the quotes coming out of Berea of these guys saying, like, we're the team in the league, you got to stop us and stuff like that. Because they're kids, too. That's what we forget. We act like these players are these adults and these grown-ups who know what's going on. They're these same idiot kids, God bless them, who are like 22 years old and stuff, and they see the Sports Illustrated cover. They're like, we are that good. And you need a little bit of that, but you also need to have some humility and some experience. And we have that experience as seasoned, dejected, repeatedly disappointed Browns fans that some of these players and some of the younger fans did not have. So I'm not surprised that they are as weirded out by it and everything, but I'm not shocked by this start. Are you shocked by this start?
Not really.
I'm disappointed.
I thought they would probably be 3-3.
Okay, so you thought they'd get one more win.
Yes.
But you know how easy it is to get a win or a loss on any given Sunday on the NFL. So by saying that, the fact that you thought they'd only have one more, you're just saying the chips just didn't fall the right way one time.
Exactly.
So it's not a huge shock to you. Like these young guys are just like, I thought we'd be a Super Bowl lock by now. Yeah. It's like you don't get, it doesn't happen like that.
It doesn't work like that. I mean, I thought they would beat Tennessee maybe actually lose to Baltimore, but like beat Seattle. I thought they'd be a better home team than they've been. That's been, if anything's been disappointing to me, it's been the fact that, I mean, they haven't played well at home. They're 0-3. And that they haven't been able to overcome adversity. You know, when they have, you know, a call doesn't go their way, or the Callaway ball that drops, that gets intercepted at the goal line against San Francisco. Something like that happens, and all of a sudden they let it spin out of control the other way.
And I think it's just inexperience. They're young. You think Bill Belichick could let that spin out of the way if he were the coach? He wouldn't, and he's a monster, and I'm not certain that he's ever been truly happy.
Yes.
But he is a hell of a football
yes,
coach.
He is.
You can't say he's not. I really think Bill Belichick goes home the day after winning, like the night he wins the Super Bowl, and just like starts working on plays for the next year. No celebration, no champagne, no kiss for his wife. He's just going like.
And I think Nick Saban is the same way too. When win the national championship, go home, and make a recruiting call.
That's
start making.
And that's what it takes, I think, to like succeed at that level. Now, we've got a bunch of young players. We're still one of the youngest teams in the league. We have a rookie head coach that everybody just assumed somehow was going to like be this answer at head coach. And I'm not saying he isn't yet. I'm just saying he's unproven. And my two biggest concerns going into the season that I told everybody when everybody was getting all out over their skis was I'm worried about this offensive line.
Yes.
And I'm worried about the fact that we have a first-year coach. And it's not because I doubt his coaching ability. It's not because I doubt his football acumen. It's because there's a difference between being good at football and knowing football and understanding football and being able to handle the circus that is being in charge of an NFL football team. And having to do the PR, the relations between players, the relations with the media, and your own expectations on yourself. That's something you have to get through experience and learn to do, and that's nothing you can just turn on overnight.
And even like when the game starts, it's one thing to be the play caller and you've got the play sheet in your hand. It's another thing to say, okay, should I use a timeout before the 2-minute warning or after the 2-minute warning? Should I throw the challenge flag now? Or should I wait? Should I,
And if you haven't had those experiences yet, and it's never been on you, and then there is no there is no like JV NBA league for football coaches. There just isn't. You get thrown into it, and he's learning that the hard way. And I still have hope, and I still think, I'm not as down on this team as a lot of people are. You can see based on how they perform, they can turn it on. When they turn it on, it's on, and they can do it. They can really they can be an impressive, scary team on defense and offense. It just hasn't gelled yet, and it's going to take a little time before it gels. And I think it's natural to assume that.
Mike Polk Jr. is stopping by here on Donovan and Dino. Remember, we are brought to you by our friends at Master Pizza.
I could go for some right now. The sausage and pepper and pepperoni. Whew!
Here's what you got to do. Download. There's a Master Pizza app.
I have it, of course.
Yeah, of course you do.
Yeah, I'm not a monster.
You get your pizza points.
Yeah.
You start earning those pizza points, you get free stuff.
Let me tell you, I've got my share of pizza points, all right? I'm saving them up for a rainy day. I'm going to break you guys one day, Master Pizza. I'm going to save up like 20,000 Master Pizza points.
Yes.
I'm just going to have a pizza party for all of Cleveland.
Oh, my, I love that idea.
I'm calling it out right now.
LaMarca, get ready. Mike LaMarca, get ready.
Get ready, Mike.
You're gonna be in for you're gonna get that call one day.
It's gonna happen.
That's right. Be like when Bono ordered pizza for everybody at a U2 concert once.
I'm gonna be the Bono of the greater Cleveland area and order pizza for all the derelicts running around here. You're welcome.
That's right. And we'll all be saying taste above all.
Everyone's going to be like, taste above all.
Taste above all. This is great. My friend, as always, I appreciate it. Congrats on the magazine.
Thanks,
again, it'll be just
Pressure Life. Check it out.
Pressure Life, and we'll have a story on that as well. I'll be writing a lot about you tonight here.
Oh, weird.
Mike Polk, I know. That's what we do at Digital. But both those stories will be up at WKYC.com this evening, so make sure you check those out.
Go Browns. I hope Jim Donovan's back for you guys very soon.
Yes. Jimmy's out. We'll be back with you tomorrow for another edition of Donovan and Dino presented by Master Pizza. For Mike Polk Jr., I'm Dave DeNatale. Thank you for watching. All right, my friend. Thank you.
Nice. No problem, man. Thank you. Sorry I can't remember the name.